What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here, bringing you another Team WBT war recap, which means it is the Mlcw recap. I think it's week 9, one more after this, before the playoffs start for them. And they came in with the victory with a really thrilling one, 70-69, 95 total destruction to 90. But it wasn't the greatest of showings for the Nines. So there was a lot of adjustment needing to be had as the war progressed. So that's a sign of good leadership of any clan to recognize that and then make adjustments on the fly in order to pull down that win. And if you ask me, it was Reddit Hounds war to lose just by looking at the top here, and you can take a look at it. The breakdown for this war was 2-5 and the rest to fill. So what Reddit Hounds did was they doubled the top two 11s, respectively, 54-57. They only cleared one Town Hall 10, and the rest were doubled. And of course, all the 9s were cleared. If you take a look at what Team WBT did, this is the tall tale sign. They were not able to double the top 11s. They were, however, able to clear all but one Town Hall 10, and that was the difference maker. And of course, 9s were cleared. So after a very rocky start, if you take a look at how this transpired right here, only one attempt from the 10s on the 11 from Reddit Hounds, so great job there, as opposed to at least 4, and then not abandoning or running out of options for the 11s. And if you take a look at the dip game, that was the difference maker. Perfect for Team WBT. Unfortunately, Reddit Hounds missed 3. And it was really, really close. You got some 91% there, but that's how this game goes. And also, there was no 10v10s on either side. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at the replays. Let's start with, I think it was King Mikey on Uptown Funk. Yeah, really nice one. I saw this base layout and I saw this attack strategy, and I was like, of course you got to do that, and I can't believe this queen was being hung out to dry like this. You got the CC over there, but with the queen right here and an air defense, you can get a lot of value for this. You not only are going to get the Suicide Royal, but you're going to get an air defense as well. This day and age, it's almost going to be a cardinal rule because of the buff to loons, because it makes it way too easy to not only get a pivotal air defense, but also get the queen as well. And so with Suicide Royals wins that battle. Pop stability, takes away some time, aka storages, and then continues on her merry way and almost gets a wizard tower as well. Then just goes straight into the teeth of a sweeper, but the haste wins that battle using 4 haste. If you ask me, probably didn't even need 2 rages, but to each their own. You could have even gotten away with even more haste on this and just really overwhelmed this base. But I like the decision not to, because it slows down the loon pathing, and that allows the hound to take more damage, which makes it pop. And you see the heal on the bottom there to sustain through that really scary area where the bow was, as well as the wizard tower, as it gets flanked a little bit by the air defense. But because the loons are kept up, all healthy as get out, they overwhelm the remaining defenses in that queen compartment, and then he just swags out a rage spell as we go to ×2 and just pups for days everywhere. Really nice job, King Mikey. Perfect strategy for this base. Can't leave that queen out to dry, and he took full advantage of it. Back out of here, I got 2 more to show. Some really interesting ones, I might add. Contract Killer. So take a look at this. What I mean by interesting is watch the AI stuff of this. So, or even the approaches. Really, I thought some of these approaches were quite elaborate, and I'm not sure they needed to be that, but you know, that's what's so beautiful about the game and why you get on TeamSpeak and talk with your clanmates, is that you may see something that somebody else doesn't. And so that's pretty much what the theme I got by looking at some of these replays. Maybe it might have hurt them more than helped them because their 9s did not do as what they were looking for that they normally do. But as BK gets the CC lure out and clears away a lot of trash, but I think the goal was to also get these defenses along the way. Didn't quite get that. And then starts to queen walk late, which I thought was interesting because usually you almost always start your queen walk first. But on this layout, BK first, clears away some pathing and funneling, and then also supports his queen charge here. A couple of wall breakers. I believe he did want to go into this compartment, but because there were structures in the right compartment here, they obviously took a left for Albuquerque. If you waited for that structure to go down, the wall breakers would probably still go to this compartment right here. And if he waited for the minions to take those down, I think he runs out of time. So he basically queen charges in here. Had a backup plan with that jump. Queen charge all the way through, get some Teslas, and eventually will end upward by the air defense to get that. So then he Lalos with 2 Hounds, 1 more in the CC, and just a few Loons. Nice job. No spells. Basically all the spells were used on the queen charge itself. Queen is locked onto this Hound. Minions from the back end get that. I believe this might be considered a TDH, is what some people are calling it, but really nice attack. Whoop. And a hut at the bottom. Nice job, Contract Killer. And then for the last one here, I have Shayna. Check out this. It's a hog attack, so you got to deal with the queen, right? But look how far away this attack is starting. So you're thinking to yourself, well, that's fine. It's a stone double jump hobo, right? Well, just watch what happens. I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh. This guy definitely was taking deep breaths afterwards, like, you know, kind of luck on his side on this. So stoned entry, really nice. Funnel is beautiful. Everybody goes into the party. The rage goes down, and just the bounce of the bowlers just creates even better wide funnel of this. As you can see, that's going on right here. Gains access all the way to the queen. For the most part, even there's the bowlers coming back in. Everyone heading for the queen, but the double Valkyrie, baby dragon, BK, a part of that mixture, and the queen, they just basically come up like Gandalf and say, "You shall not pass," and just stomp out any ability for that queen to go down. And the queen stays up. And at this point, I was thinking, and he's like, oh, he probably was like stay according to plan, sending in his hogs. The golem is still sitting there. And so the late hogs coming in. No heal for them. But because the story really is the queen is staying up, working on some golemites. I'll back out a little bit so you can see what happened. Still has the queen ability in hand, and that's what saved this raid. Pops that ability off. Down goes down the queen, and he's safe to clearing everything. I mean, talk about a perfectly imperfect raid right there. I just thought it was funny that he was like, it was starting out so well, and then just hit a brick wall with the dealing with the CC and the queen at the same time. So nice job, Shayna. We're back out of here. Once again, it's Brutus reminding you, you got to be better than a double, and I will check you next time.